Hello and welcome to this channel where I talk about trading in the crypto market. I am going to show you guys how I enter these trades, what I look for before entering the trades, and most importantly, some of the rules that I never break.
Today I'm going to be running through again another one of BTC updates, price prediction, daily update, whatever you want to call it. Of course, where we left off, this is where we were, and we were expecting price to W this trade, but I guess it was a win when I told you guys not to be, to be very careful recently, especially because this is not a profitable trade in the sense where, as you can see, if you compare this here is the loss compared to the win from here, let's just say, it's not in any way worth it at all. We can even look at the risk to reward ratio. It's not even close to a 1.5, which is my bias whenever I join trades, and you guys know that, but I was willing to take it because I thought I have a sell order here. My stop loss was down here, of course, and I thought I had the trade, so it was going down. I thought, okay, no, I have to live by my word. I wrote it, I was expecting it to hit, but it peaked here. See, that's the problem. I actually played it too close. So at the same time, I'm actually learning from my mistakes, which I won't repeat again. I am going to be having to tighten my entries and make more calculated entries. Anyways, looking based on this, it was clearly a BOS from the previous. Actually, it's not a BOS because if you really think about it, we just did not make money, but it is not a BOS. Let's get rid of this. This was a lost trade that I even personally took myself. So if we see here, price broke out here, came back into test like that, and it actually broke out. If you guys do not want to consider this as a breakout, then you're definitely going to be considering this one here, right? So we get rid of that. So fine, let's consider this. So price broke out here. We consider it that way. So price broke out, came back in. Now the problem with this, if we take a look, when price broke out, came back in, came out, this is our next box. So what does that mean? When price came out here on the top part, as you can see, it's very obvious of a clear BOS because price broke out. It's supposed to stay inside, then bounce back out, but it never did that. Price came straight down. So what am I trying to say? We have to look for our next box, which is clearly this one. I don't know if you guys want to call this, but it's not. So price broke out here, never came in, tested here, and it's still up here. Personally, it's a clear prediction. Price came back in here. I am not in this trade, by the way. I am staying out right now because I'm actually busy. I am on the move and I am not going to be able to be watching charts closely, even though I can place orders. I know I can place orders, but it is not something I'm doing. And as you can see, price came back in from here and it's coming down now. So the point with this, let me get rid of all the other lines and everything. So this is where price broke out, right there. So price broke out, it came back in. This is going to be your loss. If you're watching this video right now and you would like to entry, it's perfect because of course your entry point is a lot better. You can put your stop loss right there and you can have an easy 1 to 1.5. The problem with this is it hits so near. There's a lot of chance it's gonna go back up and break that specific point. But I do think I stand by my way of trading, and I do think it's a clear path of where I expect price to go. I see price selling. Of course, if it doesn't, you cannot hold it on me because this is not price. This is not financial advice, and I am not in this trade. Let me stress that. I'm not saying it's a bad trade, it's just that it's not something I was able to enter. And with that, Yeah, so that's where I see price. I'm expecting Bitcoin, but to be fair though, I'm not expecting it. I mean, it is gonna hit the 1.5, which is what I want. But I'm expecting price to hit somewhere here or here maximum. These 2 points, in this blue and this second blue. If you're asking why, you can see there's a demand here, and there's another demand here. That's what I'm expecting. Yeah, so after that we can definitely look at the RSI broke down, so it's clearly on a selling point at the moment, but we can take a look at ETH. Yep, exactly the same thing with ETH. I mean, based on ETH, we can see that we lost our previous trade, but price broke out, came back in, price broke out. Yeah, so it is a clear it is not a BOS. I mean, based on the previous box. I can delete this for now because price did break out. It came back into test and broke out again. So this is our next box. Price. Oh, wait a minute. Is it a BOS? Let's see. Take a good look. Yep, it is. It is a clear BOS. Never mind. So price actually did break out from there and came back in. So what we're gonna do is, this is our next height. We take this right here. Price came, traded down. If you actually take a look also properly over here, price did not break past. It did go down, and it's testing somewhere here. So of course now, if you guys want to entry, keep in mind I am not in any entry point. This is a very bad zone to enter. If you were able to enter somewhere here, which is the point of entry when price came back into test, you would look to put your stop loss here with a clear 1.5 somewhere there. So if you guys were able to enter, you would be up right now if you're trading the box confirmation method. And if you guys are looking for specific exit points, that's exit number 1. This is exit number 3. Because of course clearly this 1.5 is always the part where you take away most of your positions, and then of course you have number 2, which is right here, number 3, which is right here, which is I also marked out in Bitcoin. Those are specific demand zones that I think will be expecting a bounce back. Of course, in the bigger time frame, you will be able to look at this whole thing. Sorry about that. So that whole thing will be one demand zone if you guys look at it from the bigger perspective, or what I like to call the higher time frame. So yeah, with this specific one, I am also looking at a sell. It is a clear selling point. I am not in the trade though. I wish I did enter this one. ETH is looking a lot more steady, although I do not trade ETH, as you guys know from the past. Let's take a look at Solana. Okay, Solana does have a little bit of a different structure. Yeah, we do not have any past trades on this, so what we can do is just grab the crease and hide. There's no selling point yet. Oh wait a minute. There is a selling point. Here we go. Let's just mark this one out. See, if we look clearly, from here to here, price broke out, right? And then when price broke out here, from this point to this point, price came back in and sold out, which would create benefits for us, to be fair. Now with that, now that price actually broke out, came back into test, this is going to be our next box, which is not even close to being tested, which I do not like, which would mean we're going to be looking for a next box. Next box would definitely be a down box, which is somewhere here. Or here, actually, this one right here. You can actually put it because price broke out, trading, came out. Yeah, so from there. So I mean, if we look at this properly, it's just we make this both of these. Right now, if we just straight up mark this one out, so price actually kind of broke forward, so right on that we are in a buy position for here. From this point, if you guys want to entry now, this is going to be my entry point towards a 1.5 W, which is right there. Yeah, but I would personally stay out of Solana. There's a lot of loopholes in what I'm seeing. I do not have that confidence to trade Solana. Ethereum is one if you guys would like to enter, but you did miss the entry. For ADA, I mean ADA is clear. I mean we don't even have to go back so far. Because I mean if we really take a look properly, price came out and came back in. It's a clear move, clear, came back in. That's it. So now with that being said, this is your entry point. Apologies, I'm supposed to be looking for a long trade right here. Of course, that's a clear entry point. Let's just take a trend line instead. It's gonna be straight there. Apologies, this is gonna be a straight line here. And then if we get this instead to here, let's just extend this a little bit. That's the breaking point. So of course you're going to be in a clear sell position. We're looking at an upside sell. Oh, I think I'm going to be expecting somewhere till here. This is going to be the selling point till here, because over here there's a clear demand zone from here. Actually, it's all the way from here to here. To be completely fair, this is where I see the demand zone, because that was where the whole selling position started. So anyways, from here, if you put price down here and we put a look at a 1.5 is going to be somewhere here, which is right below. So yes, this is a good trade if you guys want to enter right now. Right when I post this video, price will be a little bit different, but look at those entry points. Anyways, at the end of the day, these are not call outs. This is just to show the way I trade and how I think you guys should be trading. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe, of course, if you did enjoy.